Alright guys, here's my my cutter and my reverse disc that I made, and you can see the two holes that it poked out of there, and you can get real thin with it. I must say I am very impressed with how this worked out. I was all beside myself. Of course you can see the design of it, and what I did was I took it, put this on had two pieces of big steel underneath of it, a piece of plywood on top for the cutter to go into, and just centered my cutter up right where I wanted it, and then pressed down with this. I actually heard the plywood start creaking a little bit, and I thought maybe it wasn't working, but I lifted up the corner right here and I could see the cutter underneath there. It had already gone all the way through. It was quite easy. So while I had that centered on there, I went ahead and put that in there just like we discussed, and then punched that through, and then peeled it off, and I had a donut like that, popped the center out of it, and actually took the back of this, pushed the whole thing right out. Little plug came out. So I basically had two of these, and then I took the sides. They're a little textured. One side just slightly more textured than the other side. So that's the one I went with. I cleaned it up with denatured alcohol real good, let that dry. Put some contact cement on there, let that cure on both sides let that cure for 15 minutes. And then to make sure I got them perfectly lined, I took one of them with the glue side up, placed it back down in there, and that's the beauty of this being 3/8 of an inch instead of a 1/4 inch. It left an 1/8 inch rim up there. And then I took the other one, glue side down, put on top of it, press it down in there, put it back in the vise on something flat, put just a little bit of pressure on it, hold it in place for about a half hour, and it was done. There you see it right there. You can see the seam, nice and even around the inside and around the outside. One solid piece. Excuse me, I had to move something over there before it fell. There's the pulley. Clean the face of that up. Got her in there real nice and tight. Now my rubber disc fits nice and snug up on there like that. And I got a washer that goes there, the bolt that goes into the back of the shaft and holds it all together. So hopefully this rubber will last pretty good. It's almost like a snapper lawnmower with the rubber band around the outside of the metal disc for the clutch. So I got the right width, right thickness, right diameters inside and out. Hopefully that'll work. But like I said, that cutter really worked well. I was very impressed with that. I almost went ahead and cut two more just because I was so happy with it. But I'll save them for later. We'll see how that works when we get her back together.